Hi, so I'm Tracy McGoy. I am teaching section I-01 and I-02 this semester. I wanted to just do a brief video for you to get into the course and hope to get you off on the right foot if you haven't already got started. I do see that some students have already started their discussion post, the introduction one. I'm so excited to see that. Um, so, bravo. um, Here is the Start Here module, schedule of activities, and our learning content. Until you go through the Start Here module and do the two things, getting started quiz and meet your classmates, um, that's the discussion to introduce yourself. Um, you're not going to have access to the learning content, so it's very important that you do those things. Also, you need to enroll in my math lab. You can click on here to do that. There's three things. So the Getting Started quiz, meet your classmates, and enroll in my math lab. Those three things are huge. They're all due January 16th. Let me show you the schedule of activities. So this lays out the entire semester. You know, it's kind of strange that we're starting on a Wednesday this semester. For me, may not be unusual for you, but for me, it just felt a little odd. But I did make sure to have all the dates. They're all lined up with what's on my math lab so that you'll have that as well. Um, Pretty much all the due dates are at 1 p.m. on the day that it's written here. Unless it's stated that it's due at a different time. So, for instance, I think if we get down here to test 2, so I just scrolled through and showed you test 1, it's due February 3rd at 1 p.m. That's actually a Saturday. And eventually, if I remember correctly, I'm going to have a test for you. And yeah, this one is going to be due on a Wednesday. It was just the way that all the material fell. Sorry about that. So the deadline's going to be at 8:30 on a Wednesday evening because that coordinates with what our online testing is for here at Midlands. All of your testing will be proctored. So there's some weird things like that, you know, where it's on a different day. But feel free to take it on the Saturday before this Wednesday. You don't have to take it on that Wednesday evening. You can take everything early. It is really set up, this class, where everything's already in the online course shell, and it's really just as you get it done, just do it, and just try and be really focused on getting the job done quickly, and learning how to study the material is very important. Um, Math, college algebra, it's kind of hard to bring it down into useful math. I'll just own that. It's just something I prefer just to own it. And personally, I don't mind it, but I know some people are they don't care for it as much. It's just one of those foundation classes that will help you in your major later, hopefully. But anyway, everything, I would suggest printing this out so you have it in front of you. Um, when you are, after you've done the initial activities and you have access to the learning content, it's really nice the way that our online department has now had these courses set up, where you'll have, I'm going to click on this homework section 2.2, for instance. I have all the videos embedded that are useful for the homework. And I only put videos on here in all of the different modules that apply to that particular homework. The other thing that not only did they organize it differently, but they have it set up and with the suggestion of keeping the videos as short as possible, you know, so that you can do it in snippets. So I would suggest just opening up another page. Let me just click in here real quick. It'll just take a second. So open up another page like this and go into the My Math Lab. So I would just say watch a few videos, then go to the My Math Lab. I just clicked it at the bottom of the page. And it's kind of weird looking because it looks like nothing's there. I'm just going to scroll up. And then I can just click on section 2.2. You see it's due on January 19th at 1 p.m. So that's the final due date, but you can always do it earlier. And you just click in, and so it's direct access through D2L. It's fantastic. There's question help features if you've never used My Math Lab. The view an example sometimes helps, and sometimes it's a little wordy. It's just like that, to explain math, it takes a lot of English words, and for some people it works, some people it doesn't. I try to make the videos more quick so that, because I know reading math in paragraph form is a bit challenging. So you have that. You also have the textbook button here that will take you directly to the section that you're looking, and you can look at the section there. And the Ask My Instructor is a direct email link. The only thing I would suggest with this particular click is that you make sure that you have a question for me, and I will get back with you within a day. Sometimes I'm a little slow because I am teaching face-to-face. In fact, I have Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm teaching 4 classes face-to-face. And so it's those days you probably will not get a reply. Also, I have my information here on the very front page. I do not mind you using my cell phone. This is where you can just text me, but make sure that you use good netiquette and you let me know what class you're in. That's extremely helpful because, like I said, I have 4 face-to-face classes and I have 2 online classes. I'm very engaged with all my students. It just helps me get back with you a little sooner so I don't have to look you up and all of that. I hope this semester goes well. I don't mind calls. Last semester I had 3 or 4 students that we would talk in the evenings about math problems. Not every evening and not weekly, but especially going up to the first test, getting up to the first test. It was, really helpful for them to just talk through some of the problems that they were having. So I'm available. We also have online tutors through the Academic Success Center, and we do have those housed here. Please don't be ashamed to need help. Most people do, and the tutors are there to help you. So as am I. It's part of my job. That's what I get paid the big bucks for. So I hope you're doing. I hope you had a nice holiday time and are back raring to go. But we will talk soon, hopefully. And if not, good luck. And I'll look forward to just kind of reading through your discussion posts and things. All right, thanks.